Hello everybody, this is Weeby, and this will be my 7th video of my VHS tape movies. And after this particular set, I'm going to be announcing what is coming up next. So, but before I do anything else, I'm going to take a drink of water from my throat. Okay, I'm ready. Now to continue, this is a BBC production, 1995. Colin Firth, Jennifer Ahiel, Alison Steadman, Benjamin Whitrow, Susanna Harker, Crispin Bonham Carter, whom, by the way, is a cousin to the actress Helena Bonham Carter, Anna Chancellor, Julia Sala, David Bamber, and Adrian Lucas in Jane Austen's Pride and Prejudice. Next is a Vidmar Entertainment. Let's see, the date here is 1988 with Elizabeth Taylor and Jane Alexander, titled The Rumor Mill. Touchstone Home Video, Bette Midler, Lily Tomlin, and there's another actor in here, but anyway, title is Big Business. Miramax Films, and okay, where is the date? Well, I don't see a date on this. I think it's 1999. It has Kate Blanchett, Minnie Driver, Rupert Everett, Julianne Moore, Jeremy Knopfler in An Ideal Husband. This next video was put out by A&E. It's from the television show Biography, and this biography is on Jacqueline Onassis, or Jackie O, a class of her own. It's a nice picture. Paramount Studios, 1967. Robert Redford, Jane Fonda, Charles Boyer, Mildred Natwick in Barefoot in the Park. Okay, Columbia Pictures, 2002, I believe, with Andie MacDowell, Imelda Staunton, and Anna Chancellor in Crush. Let's see if I can get that in better. Okay. Twentieth Century Fox, 1993. It's a Mel Brooks film, a classic, possibly a classic, with Cary Elwes, Amy Yasbeck, Roger Rees, Tracy Ullman, Isaac Hayes, Dom DeLuise, and Dave Chappelle in Robin Hood Men in Tights. It's time for some more water. This next movie is put out by Miramax. And 1999, I believe. Kevin Spacey, Julianne Moore, Judi Dench, and Cate Blanchett in Shipping News. MGM Studios, 1962. Burt Lancaster, Judy Garland. A Child is Waiting. Orion Pictures, 1985. Mia Farrow, Jeff Daniels, Danny Aiello, Jack Rowlands, in The Purple Rose of Cairo. This is a very good and interesting movie. I found it very entertaining. Universal Pictures, 1995. Winona Ryder, Anne Bancroft, Ellen Bernstein, Kate Nelligan, and Alfre Woodard in How to Make an American Quilt. If I can get this in better, what's the matter? Okay, there we go. Okay, this is another A&E production with, unless I already read this, but I'll read it again. Colin Firth. Yes, this is the same one. Jane Austen's Pride and Prejudice, Volume 2. This next movie is put out by Gramercy with Amy Brenneman, Aaron Eckhart, Catherine Keener, Natasha Kinski, Jason Patric, and Ben Stiller. Your Friends and Neighbors. Warner Brothers Studios, 1983. David Niven, Art Carney, Maggie Smith, Lionel Jeffries, Catherine Hicks, Melissa Prophet in Better Late Than Never. Touchstone Home Video, Bette Midler, Woody Allen, Scenes from a Mall. BBC Films. Do I find a date here? Possibly 1987, with Vanessa Redgrave, Natasha McElhone, and Rupert Graves in Virginia Woolf's Mrs. Dalloway. Nelson Entertainment, 1988. Keith Carradine, Linda Fiorentino, Genevieve Bujold, Geraldine Chaplin, Wallace Shawn, Kevin J. O'Connor, and John Lone in The Moderns. This is another one of my favorite movies, set in Paris in the 1920s, I believe, about writers. MGM Pictures, 1981. Meryl Streep, Jeremy Irons, The French Lieutenant's Woman. ITC production. $1987, I believe. Farrah Fawcett, Bruce Davison, Kevin McCarthy, Burl Ives, James Reed. Poor Little Rich Girl, the Barbara Hutton story. Barbara Hutton was the daughter of her father had founded Woolworth department stores. Warner Brothers Studios, 1987, put out by Canon Films as well. Derek Jacobi, Alec Guinness, Joan Greenwood, Rashawn Seth, and Cyril Cusack in Charles Dickens' Little Dorrit, It's Nobody's Fault. Fox Video. This is a classic. Bette Davis. This is 1950, I believe. Bette Davis, Ann Baxter, George Sanders, Celeste Holm in All About Eve. Oh, and Marilyn Monroe is in this too, in one of her first pictures of her career. MGM, 1940, Bette Davis, Herbert Marshall, James Stephenson, Frida and Escort, Gail Sondergaard in The Letter. Another classic movie, 1964. 20th Century Fox. Bette Davis, Olivia de Havilland, Joseph Cotten. Hush, Hush, Sweet Charlotte. Agnes Moorehead also appears in this movie. Miramax Pictures. Alright, if I can find a date. It is put up at Buena Vista and Walt Disney then, so there will be no date. But it stars Peter Facinelli, Jennifer Love Hewitt, Matthew Lillard, Dash Mahook in Telling You. HBO and boy, the date is real small. 1985, I believe. Chris O'Donnell, Minnie Driver, Circle of Friends. Triborough Entertainment Group. I see no date, unfortunately. Let me see the front. Oh, 1992. Keith Carradine and Miranda Richardson in The Bachelor. Warner Brothers Pictures, 1964. Bette Davis, Karl Malden, Peter Lawford. Dead Ringer. Bette Davis plays two characters, herself and her sister. Paramount Pictures, 1964. Susan Hayward, Bette Davis, Michael Connors, and Joey Heatherton. Where Love Has Gone. Now this is the last video cassette. 1982. Prism Entertainment. Bette Davis, Angela Lansbury, Christopher Plummer, Maureen Stapleton, Martin Balsam, Bernard Hughes, Glynis Johns, John Hillerman, Michael Gross, Joseph Mayer, Lucy Gutteridge, Jennifer Dundas, Rosalind Lander in Little Gloria, Happy at Last. Okay, that concludes this section. And my next video tape will be of my VHS collection, but they are French movies. Thank you for listening. I hope this was calming and relaxing for you. And have a good evening and a good night's sleep.